The Indiana Fever had its first preseason game tonight in Dallas, and there was a lot to take from it. First, the Fever are already comfortable going to Clark in game situations. Arike Agumbawale put the Wings up 3 points with 3 seconds to go, and they knew Clark was the person to be able to make that potential game-tying three-point shot. They took a timeout. They drew up a play for Caitlin to get off a three-pointer, but this time it didn't work out. The Wings knew she was the only person on the court able to get that shot off in time and kind of have a shot at it going through the basket, and they guarded her heavily because of it. She got the ball with less than a second left, and it was an off-balance shot that ultimately fell short, giving the Fever a 79-76 loss. Still, that shouldn't be a blemish on Clark's first game. She was about as impressive as a rookie can be. She led the Fever in scoring with 21 points and made 5 3-pointers, both of which are rookie debut records for the Fever. And she played a much more physical game tonight than she's used to in college. Coach Christie Side said that Clark got so tired that she asked for a sub at the end of the first quarter just to be able to get a little bit of rest. And that's also something Sides has to learn to notice as well. But this isn't only the first time that Clark is playing in a game situation, but also the first time Sides is coaching her in a game situation. So it's kind of just a learning process for both of them, and it will continue to be throughout the preseason. But as a whole, the Fever are down 2 potential starters in Kelsey Mitchell and Katie Lou Samuelson today. Mitchell has been out all of training camp so far with a left ankle injury that she sustained while preparing for 3-on-3 national team training camp. And Samuelson tweaked her ankle during pregame warmups and sat out. Their defense was up and down throughout the entire game, and that's something that Sides has really been trying to focus on throughout training camp this season. They started well on a 14-3 run, but then they allowed Dallas to go on a 23-9 run themselves to finish the first quarter. Indiana got back in the lead and led for most of the game, but they allowed Dallas to keep it close enough to tie multiple times, and so Agumbawale could hit that go-ahead three-pointer. Still, this is just the preseason, and Indiana wasn't at full strength. The Fever will hope to have Samuelson and Mitchell, as well as Damiris Dantas, who is still in her home country of Brazil because of visa issues, when they play their second and final preseason game against the Dream on May 9th. And that game is rescheduled for a day earlier because of the Pacers' Eastern Conference semifinal game that is now going to be on May 10th at Gainbridge Fieldhouse.